Hello. I'm a little tired after taxes, but that's okay. That's okay. They're done for now. Taxes are finished for now. You know what that means. Time to get the really chill beats out, because I can finally relax. Anyway, let me know if y'all can't hear this. Hello, honey. Hope you're doing well now that taxes are done. Hello, Gecko. Yes, I'm doing much better now that taxes are done. I can finally chill a little bit. Not even that much. That's okay. The other things I have to do is work. A lot of setup work. Computer. And Marie Kondoing my house. Well, I guess I should say my apartment. But I want to Marie Kondo this place so bad. All of my stuff has been everywhere because every tax season, my place becomes a mess. An insane mess. And so it's okay. I recognize that this is just a part of being an adult. Things just get messy when there's paperwork involved. And so here we are. And the goblin promised me you won't try to eat your food drawings. No promises. No promises. Time to chill and take a little sip. And the audio crunches. Please. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to do it this way. One second. There she goes. Whoa! She disappeared! We're trying a new... So this might work. We'll see if this works. The other thing I forgot to mention was the tech side of things, where I have to constantly fix. So hopefully this is, better. I hope. I hope. So sorry about the crunch. It's rough. I'm doing my best. What I've done is I have plugged the mic into a different port or USB that does not touch my other wires. So that should take care of the issues. Because none of the other wires, I think, are touching each other. So they should be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully this fixes it. I hope. But hey ho, if it doesn't, that's okay. I'll just do what I usually do, which is try to fix it best I can. Also, the music is real quiet for me. Let me turn it up a little. Yes. Honey's making us dinner and dessert. What's the occasion? Taxes are done. We may now eat. Also, hi Bard, how's it going? Honey smacks with extra crunchy bits and the goblin green marshmallows. 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 Wait, what just happened? I was busy fixing my audio. What just happened? Yeah, and he has your sister's finger. Pretty sure it's fine. I haven't heard anything bad about it since the last time I saw her, so that's the good news. That's the really good news. She doesn't have to bandage it anymore, so that's great. But yeah. Do you control your avatar? Yes, I do. It is tracked by my face. Because I rigged it so that when my face does particular things, it does particular things. Like when I tilt my head, blink, smile, open my eye, or open my mouth, stick out my tongue. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that goes into model making. Myth. Okay, good. Sorry I had to go pop out the store real quick. What I missed? Not much. I think I fixed the audio, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully it's fine. Also, hello Gabriel from the Bible. This stream gets my holy seal of approval. Thank you. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Prettiest goblin there ever was. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited. I have made a breakthrough with my Blender learning. I have gotten so much better at Blender. Y'all have no idea how fast I got in Blender in just the past 4 days. It's impressive. I haven't learned everything, and I am definitely not doing things the most optimized way, but I am learning, and it's going well. Honey, those eye bags from one goblin to another get plenty of rest after the stream. Oh, don't worry. I might. And then I have stream tomorrow morning as well. You switched the mic cable and the audio problems were still happening? So I haven't switched the... That scared me for a sec. I haven't switched the audio cables. All I've done is switched up the USBs they were in, because maybe it's the USBs. I'll be so for real. I have not had time to mess around with the cables yet, except for move them around so they're not touching anything. Did you make a milkshake with the blender yet? Smoothie? Banana peanut butter smoothie. Delicious. But thank you for the hydrate, Superman. Let me grab that. I've had a long day spent on the computer checking about compatibility of PC parts. As I expected, some of the things that I was planning on getting had to change simply because some of them were out of stock. That's okay. That happens. I am working on making sure everything is compatible and that they will be there, you know, when I order them. Also, hello, Dingoose. 2 goblin streams in a row? Man, you were at another goblin stream? Lucky. But Meta, thank you for the earwiggles. I gotta stretch real quick. Thank you for the posture check. Zidale. And B French, thanks for the breather to you. Dingus, I just finished putting together a build and I felt nauseous from anxiousness. I am so afraid that I'm going to not understand what I am ordering, and I'm going to order the pieces and they're going to arrive either broken or not compatible, and I'm just like, PC building, weirdly enough, is still easy, but so stress-inducing. It's not particularly difficult once you get the parts you want, and if you're getting someone else to assemble it for you, but if you're assembling yourself, you know how to do it. It's just stressful. Do you prefer your cinnamon toast crunchy and in sticks or soft and kind of like pancakes? Kind of soft, I think. Move your ears very quickly. Can you fly? No, not enough liftoff. Not nearly enough. It's like stressful Legos, like firearms. It's stressful Legos, for sure. That is a great way of putting it. DS Colossus, thank you for the resub. Happy 26 months. Thank you so much. I'm hungry for the art. Me too. I really haven't been able to do art the past week. I guess Blender kind of counts as art, actually. Okay, yeah, I've been doing Blender. Blender is a different kind of art, and I've really fallen in love with it. I knew that as long as I stuck with it until the hook got me, I was like, ooh, once I get interested in this, it's gonna be fine. But yeah, I've hit that point now. But I was always get my PCs assembled at a tech store, so if it breaks, it's their fault. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. But yeah, I've been using PC Part Picker to check if my stuff is compatible. The problem is, the stuff that I wanted to originally get is all compatible, but the GPU was out of stock. So I had to find a GPU that was within around the same price range, give or take a little bit, and to see if it was available. So I had to do that. Bad time for GPUs. GPUs are kind of everywhere right now. It's insane. How's the progress on Blender Mumbo Jumbo? Really good. Really good. Honestly, it is as I expected, thankfully, where the hardest part is learning the hotkeys and the UI and the interface. I guess the UI is the interface. It's the user interface. Once you get used to that, at least the very basics of it, you can get it a lot easier. There's also a lot of techniques that just do not work for beginners. Genuinely, the amount of tutorials I had where it's like start with a cube pushed me back by at least 2 months because sculpting is not my strong suit. Sculpting I'm actually quite bad at in Blender in terms of getting a little ball and then stretching it until it's the shape I want. What I'm much better at is planning with vertices. It is I am much better at planning with vertices because that's a good way that I can trace over drawings and make sure the proportions are correct from all angles. So it's really cool. Dang, is it's 1/3 of my listed parts? Yeah, GPUs. It could be way worse, but I didn't want to ball too high. That makes sense. That makes sense. Sorry, I just had to hold my breath because I was getting uppity. And Dark Club, thank you for the resub. Happy 39 months. Welcome on back. Hard to believe it's been a whole another month. Keep up the awesome work, you adorable goblin. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're about 2 weeks away from my streamiversary. This will be fine. This will be fine. This will be fine. But yeah, I had some things planned for my streamiversary that I thankfully didn't announce because I don't have time to do them. But good news is that just means the events are going to happen a little bit later. Not too far later either, just a little bit later. But Zindel, thank you for the 1,100 shinies. How do we wake Honey up in the morning? 1, inside before you go when September. That's a good one, Zindel. Thank you, Zindel. Excited for whatever you're planning, whatever it arrives. Me too. Me too. On the note of food, those are mouth-watering images. They are so pretty. I'm so excited to try drawing them because I want to get better at drawing. And this is the way to go. It's to do the studies that I hated doing in art school and actually take them seriously. So that's what we're going to do. How the streaming sphere has changed in the past years. Oh boy, howdy. It's an ever-changing landscape. Oh, Slice of Smeat, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on in. I hope we're doing well. And Joko, thank you for the resub. Happy 5 months. Elf Tyrio, thank you for the 100 shinies. And B French, thank you for the 100 shinies. That's the secret about Honey. She startles easily, but she'll be back in great numbers. I scare easy. Easy to scare, little fella. Also, Edward Sugar Maple. Happy 3 months. Welcome on back. Focus. Focus. Dio the Bear, thank you for the resub. Happy 3 months. And Whiskey Crab, thank you for the resub. Happy 6 months. Dang, time does fly, honestly. And Whiskey Crab, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And Mugetsu, thank you for the resub. Happy 27 months. Tarm, thank you for the 100 shinies. And Kobold Knight, thank you for the resub. Happy 16 months. Also, Edward Sugar Maple, thank you for the 500 shinies. If you get better at drawing, you'll cause a rift in the space-time continuum. Nay. I'll create my own worlds, my own universes, and we can tell stories in them and have fun with them. I can draw a better world to live in. One of my worst fears, schooling. Oh no. Learning. It's gotta happen. We gotta do it. Listen, we just gotta. We can't avoid learning forever. Actually, we shouldn't avoid learning forever. That's bad. That's quite bad. So, I selected 2 images. Because I think I'll only have time for 2 images with how slow I learn how to draw. But this one I might break down into 2. I might draw a couple of the croissants. Oh, shoot. I forgot to turn on my V hand. What I'll probably do is I will try to... Come on, Gabe. There we go. There we are. Now y'all can see me draw. But we'll probably start with maybe this one. But I want to try drawing this one as well. The texture of the croissant is so pretty. I want to practice drawing it. And then if I want to as a little bonus, I'll draw this little bowl. A little bowl. Noel, guess what? I'm finally going to my 4-day trip with my choir class today to San Francisco. We haven't gotten there yet, but I'm very much excited what's to come. Ooh, I hope you have fun there. Hope you enjoy yourself. And your choir class is very, very good and nice. I was just thinking of a bunch of choir choir people on a bus, and I'm like, what kind of songs would they sing? Or would they sing at all? French toast in the corner. Yeah, the French toast looks so good. Ooh, scrumptious. Scrumptious. Clap them cheeks, thank you. I'm glad you like the avatar. I made it myself. These look so good. They look delicious. Oh, delightful. Delectable. Alright, let's get rid of this. And before I go in, let's just stare at the eggs while I very quickly eat the last couple bites of my dinner because I forgot to eat the last bites of my dinner. Holiday, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. How was Jedi Survivor? Ooh. Have been a choir kid in the road. Have been a choir kid who rode to Anaheim from Idaho. Yes, we sing on the bus. The wheels on the bus. Croissants? Yeah, we're doing a little drawing study today. We're learning how to draw food because I struggle with faces and I feel like learning how to render faces would really help me. But if I get too frustrated, that's going to dissuade me from drawing faces. So a nice in-between is, all right, let's learn color theory and how to render food. Because food is not a human face, my brain goes, oh, okay. This doesn't look wrong. It just looks off. But not in an awful way. So, it's gonna be fun. This is ironic. I've had them for breakfast. Breakfast. Ugh. I want you croissants. Oh. You gotta go, honey, you about to finish that croissant? You put a croissant in front of me, I will horf it down. Slowly. Actually, alright. Hey, gamers and taxpayers. Hey, Jeff, what's up? Not if I horf it first. Nuh-uh. I will eat it so fast, you won't even see it. See it? See it disappear. Yum, yum, yum. But does anyone else take a croissant and, like, when you pull it apart, you, like, twist it? Y'all ever twist it? And then see it unwrap, kind of, and try... and you kind of unwrap it as you eat it. Because I had 5 siblings and not much money. I know what it's like to fight for food. Oh, homie. Same hat. You had to eat fast in my family. Once the stuff was put on the table and everyone had their first round, that's when the war started. We were all polite. It was all fun and games when you first had your plate. But after you finished your first plate, that's when it was game on. That is when we started fighting. Diggers, why are you so much like me? Growing up in big family. Sometimes the experience is a little universal. A little universal. I had 6 siblings. I was forged in the fires of conflict, says Myth. Yeah. About 2 minutes later, both you guys' tummy hurting. Too much butter. Butter. Lucy, I love the eating animation. Thanks. It's actually just tracking my mouth because I am eating. Sorry if it's just a little rude to eat on stream. But I'm just finishing up my dinner. I have a couple bites left, so I want to finish that before I start doing art. Let's just play. I hunger now. Thank you for the resub, Welsh Boy. Happy 14 months. Also, Holiday, I hope you're doing well. Thank you once again for the raid and trust me with your community. I hope you had a lovely stream. And you get to chill now. Because, honestly, it's been a long week. It's been a long week. Jeff, I'm sure there are ruder things you can strive for. We can try to be rude. And we can try to be worse. Ninja Mage, I wish I could see what you're drawing, but I'm audio only because I'm at work. Oh, I see. I hope you have a lovely time at work and it's not too harsh on you. Friend Monhunt, thank you so much for the hydrate, by the way. And also, Cough Up, thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 19 months. I think I'm a sub to you for almost half my time in university. Congratulations, you're halfway through. You're halfway through. You're almost there. Oh, Jeff, I could be worse. Don't worry. Don't worry, gang. I could be worse. I could be so much worse. I'm holding it all back. Part of me is very excited for when... Not part of me. A big part of me is extremely excited for the 3D model. Because then y'all can see what I do with my hands. Because I'm silly. I'm so silly with my hands. I just sort of make little grabby paws at nothing most of the times. Dingus, I can not only be worse. I promise to corrupt and be a bad influence. I mean, the one time I drank an entire bottle of goat's milk when I was making my morning cereal. Another time I burned myself on a toaster, but not in quite like that. You guys ever do anything weird when you ate breakfast? I put cornbread in my milk as a treat. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. When I was a kid, I remember like when I was a baby, I watched Hercules, and something about the muses singing like, "Oh, Hercules, he didn't drink the last drop of poison, so that's why he didn't die." My brain went, "What if my food is poison? What if my food is poison? I better not eat all of it. I'll just save a little bit so that if it is, I won't die." It's funny how little kid brains work. It's funny how little kids' brains work, because I did that for like a year, I'm pretty sure. I would not be surprised if I did it longer, but I remember doing it for like solidly for a year when I was a kid. Honey, I am beset upon all sides by enemies. They're out to get me. Ma, they're gonna get me. Ma, they're following me. They're chasing me. Oh, Twilister, thank you for the resub. Happy 22 months. Goblin stream. Whee! Yippee! Oh, I'm excited to do art. The one big downside of working with Blender is that I haven't figured out how to create new vertices with my Cintiq pen. You can only do it by holding control and right-clicking. But the Cintiq pen doesn't have a right-click. So that's the main problem I have with it right now. Myth, I did one time demolish almost an entire box of Persian cucumbers when I was left to supervise. Cucumber. Cucumber is delicious. It's so good, so refreshing. Ooh, speaking of, I got some in my fridge I gotta eat. You never finish your food, and that's why you're small. At least that's what my mom used to say. And then I was taller than her by 6th grade. It's always an interesting feeling when you become about as tall as your mom. Part of that, I think my mom shrunk. I think my mom shrunk as I got older. And part of me is sad that by the time I reach my physical peak, my father will not be at his physical peak. Because I want to race against my dad. I want to challenge my dad to like a race and see who would win. My dad loved to wake me up at 5 in the morning and make me run 10 laps of the field for so long. And he would always be way better at it because he was taller than me. He had longer legs. I was a child. I was like 10. And so now, as an adult, I'm like, I want to show my father that I am way better than him now. Johnny, I surpassed my mother, but not my pops. What's stopping you? What's holding you back? Probably my dad. That's, My dad's funny. My dad certainly has mellowed out since I became an adult, for sure. Hey Bane, the expressions are legendary on your model. Really hope and wish you have a tutorial. At least will tell me the stack of software you used to make yourself so perfectly expressive. Absolutely, Hey Bane. I do have something for you if you would like to learn. And here we go. Yes, there we go. Those two commands. The first one are the tutorials that I would recommend if you are a beginner. The second one is what I use for my accurate face tracking. So, there you go. Tea-loving. I surpassed my entire family. Nice. Nice. Okay, thank you. I'm not a VTuber, but it's fascinating. I would love to learn it all. Yeah, I love learning. So, you got a question, I will do my best to share. Why did the story remind me of what Goku did to Gohan in the Cell games? Maybe that's what my dad did. No, my dad never watched anime, so I couldn't have been inspired by Goku. And my dad was just a freak. Affectionate, you know? My dad's still amazing at pickleball and in great shape. He legitimately is way better at me than, yeah, at pickleball. I cannot beat him. Like, yeah, I could challenge him to a soccer match or something. But that's not playing fair, you know? He's got the older knees, you know? But with pickleball, he's too good at it. Good for him. Maybe in some ways I will always be looking up to my papa. Mainly at how he schools me at pickleball every time. Never ending, papa. Listen, young god, may never underestimate dad's competitiveness. Where do you think I got it from? Where do you think I got it from, Gecko? Johnny, what's stopping me? Probably the fact that I'm pretty sure I'm done growing. We've lost the battle in the height. I did stop. I still am not as tall as my dad. My dad is only a little bit taller than me, though. Let's start off with the eggs. I think the eggs is probably a good one. We're gonna lock the pixels. I'm not gonna draw that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to draw this on one layer. I'm not really going to focus too much on making it look perfect. I'm more gonna focus on making it feel right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to go for this egg here. So I'm thirsty again. Humpity Gumpity. Hello, Plug Bear. What's up? Imagine growing until you're 25 and not shrink beforehand. Couldn't be me. Interesting. Interesting. Could you imagine being tall? Wouldn't that be some? Wouldn't it be nice? My mom would buy rhubarb cream when I was a toddler, and she would also find me eating it in the middle of the kitchen. Tragical Bard, I'm curious, do you have a tag for fan art, or how do I go about posting it? I don't want to do anything wrong. No worries, Tragical. If you'd like, you can tag it hashtag Honey's Art Brew, or if you post it on Blue Sky, you could probably just at me for now. Because I'm not sure how the hashtag system works in Blue Sky quite yet. But yeah, I don't think there's a bad way to post it, honestly. So, thank you. Listen, I've been 6 foot since 13. I never grew up since. But it's great up here. Thanks for asking. I'm surrounded by tall people. Oh, yes, I forgot to mention. The rules of this is no color picking. And that's pretty much it. No color picking and no tracing. I can trace if I want to, but like just for the sake of drawing next to each other, I'm not gonna. I will make myself a little smaller though. teensy bit smaller so that y'all can see a bit better. Tragical Bard is an awesome name. It is a very good name. I agree. All right, gonna make this a little. There we go. Okay, y'all can see a bit better. And we begin. And we're off. She doesn't know where to start, so we're just gonna start with guessing the colors. So if you see on the top right, I am moving the pen around to try to find the correct color. I'm gonna start with the egg yellow. It's got a bunch of different colors in it. It's almost like a gradient. Interesting. It's not just yellow though, it's got like orange in it. But it's also like a dry orange. It's not as red. It's still like dry in its color. And then this is still a really white color. So I'm going to grab this white, make it a little yellow. It looks like kind of like a little footprint. Yeah, blur this a little bit. That already looks good. Dang. My brain already likes how this egg looks. And it's just the yolk. That's between 5'9" and 5'9.5", depending on who's measuring. It's different for everybody. Jeff goes for some olives right about now. Ooh, olives. Oh, that sounds nice. Sometimes it's fun to just snack on olives, honestly. One thing that I really like, which is kind of harder to justify, is capers. I really like capers, and sometimes I'll just get some cheese and capers and snack on it. Don't look at me like that. I know what I like. The yolk is so splorpable. Yeah, splorpable is a good way of saying it. I want to get this like brownish, crispy edge color because I'm gonna trace the whites. It's like kind of like this. This is not too far off, honestly. There's not much of it there or there. It just comes up around here. My brain is always like already like, dang, I like this. Maybe I just like drawing eggs. Maybe that's just what I like. What are capers? They're if you look up what capers are, they're kind of like pickled flower buds. I don't really know if they're flower buds though. Egg is good. Reggie feels same probably. So when can we put in egg commissions? Once I finish the lineup I have right now. I still have the one for my birthday stream. Small flower buds brined usually. Oh, okay, I was right. There are small flower buds brined. It's quite good. Eggs Modius commission coming in hot. It's just Dingus as an egg. It's just like, the little slick back hair here. Egg. 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 They're the seeds of the Caparis plant. Oh. Do rats count as eggs? Nice try. No. That'll be 200 buckaroos. Now, here's the tricky part where I'm looking at this picture where the napkin behind is white, but this egg part is white as well. So how do I make them stand out from each other? I guess that's why there's the plants separating it from the background. Egg? Egg. So got that egg toggle. Feels fitting right now. I don't think I have the egg toggle anymore. Egg. The hair should go on top of the egg when making models. Yes. Yes, you are correct. Okay, I think I need a bit more of a lighter and more yellowy. No, actually, not yellowy. Desaturated yellow, maybe. No, it needs to be warmer. Something like this, maybe? I think it's a little more yellow. Yeah, a little more yellow. I think I need to get the shade of the egg white first. So if I grab this white color, yeah, something like this. Because this part is in the shade, so it's going to be a different color than everything else. Maybe a little more yellow? Also, Boy Kindred, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on into the tavern. I hope you're doing well. Do goblins usually draw eggs? I think goblins kind of draw whatever they're feeling. Just like all artists, we're not limited to drawing one or two things that we think we're good at. We just draw what we feel. Sometimes we feel like drawing eggs. I think the color I chose is too warm here. It's more like grayish. Whoop, a little too dark actually. Maybe something like this? Is that too dark? No, that looks kind of right. Interesting. Okay. Does that look right? Maybe. Maybe. We'll find out later. Big playing. What makes you so positive? I'm jealous, honestly. I don't know. Maybe it's because I got a lot to look forward to. I like doing art. It's by way of getting ideas out of my head. Also, it's so funny. I was talking I was talking to my mom the other day, and I was like, I think we were talking about one of my siblings and something that they did that annoyed my mom, and I was like, yeah, that's okay. I mean, like, who are we to criticize? We're not, none of us are perfect. And she went, yeah, I know. You're so negative sometimes. And I'm like, thanks, mom. Thanks. The background music is making me eepy. Get some eep. Necromorph, thank you for the breather, team. Nabonarf, thanks for the posture check. Real mom moment. Yeah, my mom's funny like that. You, negative? You're the most positive person I've met. Maybe sometimes. I definitely have my moments, though. Oh. Excuse me. Mom bears just be fighting for kicks and giggles. Sometimes they do it just for funsies. I'm gonna get a little water in me. Well, downside to spring? Allergies. Thankfully, I don't get really bad allergies, but I get like phlegmy in my throat, unfortunately. Also, bye, Zegsy. I hope you're doing well. Man, this music's making me fall asleep. Yeah, it's Zelda's playlist. So, enjoy your little nap. If you're tired, it means you need some sleep. Oh gosh, how am I gonna do this? I'm trying to mimic the crevices of the egg white. Just stop by before heading to bed. See ya. Good night, superstar. I hope you get some good sleep. Let's see, a little bit here too. I don't really know how to draw this part of the egg. Rendering's hard. How do y'all do it? Man. Rendering artists are something else. I did the yolk good at least, but after that it slowly started to fall apart. But I wonder how much of it is like trust the process, you know? Let us play. Got me a good old plate of spaghetti, so I'm gonna lurk and consume. Ooh, enjoy your spaghetti. Jeff, it's fine if you just if it's just sneeze, but sometimes you straight up can't get air no matter how hard you breathe. That's a more serious sound and allergy, Jeff. Honestly, you might want to get that checked out. Rendering is so fun at the exact same time. Is it? Is it though? What's so fun about rendering, Meta? See, like, I think I've gone too dark with these colors. Hmm. Hmm. Drawing food is legit challenging. Just came in, and I'm guessing it might be why you're drawing yummy eggs. Yep. Food is hard to draw. I'm trying to practice. It's not going awfully, but there's parts that I recognize I'm having trouble grasping already. Jeff Bastard Dust. Fortunately, it only happens 3 days out of the year, but then my body seems to adjust only to forget by the following year. Yeah, I heard eating local honey tends to help, so that's what I've kind of been doing. But yeah, PCAT made some good render practice videos. I want to rewatch them and try it out. Yeah, good idea. PCAT has excellent art advice. Highly recommend checking out her videos. Hello, Unhinged. You have to be special kind of crazy to enjoy rendering. Hello, I am that crazy. I'm glad you enjoy it. Alright, next up, I'm going to try to draw the salmon. Salmon is already such a strange color. I always thought salmon was a lot more pinkish color, but this is quite orange. Alright, I think that's good for a base color for the salmon. Why do I recognize this song? This playlist is a Zelda playlist. This particular song, if I'm not mistaken, is Ballad of the North Wind, I think. Yeah, Ballad of the Windfish from Link's Awakening. Salmon turns more pink when cooked usually. Raw salmon is oranges. Oh, okay. Salmon sashimi. I love it. Love it. Also, Necromorph, thank you for the earwiggles. Link's Awakening was a game. I do like Link's Awakening. It's quite a fun game. And Paulo, thank you for the hydrate. How? Okay. Gonna choose a more vibrant-y, warm orange for this. Oop, nope, not light enough. How do you get that color? Maybe it's like this. Yeah, this is not too far off. This is getting closer for sure. kind of up here. It's not fully there, but maybe if I add the shade color. It's also got the little lines of like, yeah, this is pretty close. It's got the little lines from the salmon skin. Man, color theory is hard. All right, let's do the salmon lines. Wow, it's almost more white. Food is hard to draw. What the heck? Doing great. Thank you. Looks like breakfast is Nova Lox croissant with a fried egg. Ooh. I love croissant sandwiches. They're so good. Usually Honey's voice makes me sleep, really relaxing, but now I'm hungry. That means you need to get some food, Jakku. That means you gotta get something to eat. Okay, let's do the plants next. I don't know what these plants are called. They're kind of a yellowy green. I love that Honey gets haughty look down at her nose. That gets haughty look down her nose at you when she draws. Like this? Or like this? Have you heard of Halo Wars? No, I haven't. The lacy edges on the egg on top of the salmon look like a pretty good reference point. Yeah. It's so interesting how you can try to study color. Because I definitely drew the salmon 2D saturated. That's on me. But I don't want to dwell on it too long. I want to try to keep moving forward, you know? Don't want to perfect a piece, but I can polish it. Oh, okay. So it's actually more desaturated. Yeah, it's been more like this. I'll adjust the colors in a moment. I just want to get the base down. There we go. You see food is hard to draw, but the eggs it looks delicious. Thank you. The egg does look really good. I don't know what I did to it. I'm gonna be so for real. I have no idea why it looks this good, but it does. So good for me. All right, this leaf is a little bit more yellow. Kind of curls in here with the leaf. There we go. Now a little bit of the leaves underneath. A croissant sandwich? Like a croissant between two slices of bread? The croissant is the bread. Nice try. Low crisp does add so much to the egg. Some people don't like the lace. Some people don't like the fried lace of the egg. I think it's fine. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's alright. Love a good breakfast egg sandwich with a little drizzle of syrup. That sounds good. Yummy. Funny thing is I just ate an egg and a biscuit and gravy on top for dinner. Ooh, biscuits and gravy. All right, let me finish the leaves real quick, and then we'll do a little ad break so I can stretch, and then we can keep going because there is an ad break so that I don't sit too long at my computer, which I think is a very good idea because I often sit, oh, way too long. Little leaf here. Little leaf here. I think that's enough for the leaves. Okay. I cut the crispy off, sets my tism thing. Fair. Absolutely fair. What I end up doing is I fry my eggs so that they're on low temperature. They don't overcook. And then I fold the edges in so it doesn't make the lace. Honey, I hope you have a great night. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow! Gonna stream nice and early. Yippee! But yeah, let me start the ad break. I'm gonna stretch. You're not gonna miss too much. We're just gonna chill and take it easy. Alright, see you in a bit. Little stand up and stretch. Oh, there we go. Bring it around down. Oh, I want to crack. I can feel that my hip wants to pop. Oh, my hip is also sore. I think I've been sitting way too much today. Give it the crunchy, but not too much. Prefer them softer and over rice. Ooh, that sounds good. The nice yolky into the rice. That sounds scrumptious. The other food I love drawing is watermelon slices. So many shimmers and different light effects. Yeah. Drawing fruit is difficult, I think, in different ways than drawing eggs and sandwiches. So, hello, Bendel. How's it going? These look scrumptious. Thank you. Oh, I'm just doing a little stretch break while the ads go on, and then we're going to keep going. Next step's draw, I think, is the croissant underneath. Kind of reminds me of Ghibli food. Kind of. I think Ghibli food has a little more definition than how I've drawn it. But this is still good. Oh. Is it stand and draw time? I think you said something about having a standing desk. Yeah, you know what? Good idea. Let me move my desk up. That way I can stand and draw. There we are. There we go. Okay. Now I'm standing while I draw. It's good for my arm. I would do multiple crimes to get an onsen egg right now. What is an onsen egg? Do you like your eggs runny? Yeah, I like them runny. Poached eggs are delicious. I like them quite a bit. Scrumptious. Would devour in an elegant manner as I could. Messy yolk. Messy yolks are so good. So good. Which do you find more comfy? Or is it just whatever you feel any given day thing? With the egg? A yolk as messy as me. Truly. A mess, but a beautiful one. Do you cook in the onsen water? Is it just like you boil it in an onsen? With a standing versus sitting? Oh, gotcha. That makes way more sense, Johnny. I like to mix it up. Both are good. It's better for my health to stand, which is why I got the standing desk. But sitting is still comfortable. I find if I stand too long, my knees will hurt. If I sit too long, my back will hurt. So, really, it's just balancing. And is it an enemy stand user? I'm the enemy stand user. Me. Alrighty. And we're back. Welcome on back from the ads. You did not miss much. I was just stretching, talking about eggs. This egg looks pretty good. Honestly, this looks pretty tasty. I gotta add the pepper afterwards, but I'm gonna draw the croissant first. So let's get the croissant color. Croissant. Croissant. What would your stand be called? Ooh. Perhaps Paramore. Probably Paramore, quite honestly. They're the band that I know the most songs of the people I listen to. So, would probably just be them. I wonder if I would make a stand. Yeah. So valid, absolutely, yeah. I understand. Part 2, it's just snack. Part 2 would be a fun stand, actually. A fun stand's ability. My brain was like, what's a song that I sing a lot of, or I know a lot of, and it's like Ignorance? I do know Ignorance pretty well. Ignorance is your new best friend. Ignorance is your new best friend. Hard Times could be really fun, though. Hard times gonna make you wonder why you even try. Hard times gonna take you down and laugh when you cry. And I still don't know how I even survived. Hard times. Hard times. Would you like the word of the day? There's a word of a day? Sure, why not? Its name refers to the old practice where they actually would use hot springs to cook them. Oh, that's how you make onsen eggs. I see. Cool. Dingus domain expansion. Brick by boring brick. Ooh. Yep, that one would be fun. Brick by boring brick. Ooh. Or a move called Last Hope. That's a good one. It's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps glowing. And there's like a little bit of this yellow cream on it in between the salmon and the bread, so I just want to get that correct. And when it's dark out, I'm going to color pick from my own palette because that one is allowed. I can't color pick from the image, but I can color pick from my palette. It's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps glowing. Word of the day is kitsch. Refers to something that appeals to popular or lowbrow taste and is often cheap or tacky. Kitsch. Kitsch also refers to a tacky or lowbrow quality condition. Oh, okay. Ooh, a stand called Smooth Criminal. Isn't there already a stand called Smooth Criminal? Or am I mistaken that? I think there's a Michael Jackson song in there. Do you know that mayonnaise is just sandwich lotion? Somebody tell girl DM. Somebody tell her that. I have only one thing to say. Brazil. Brazil. Welcome. Oh, welcome. Oh, welcome, welcome. Here we go. Stand. The only exception stand ability is powers or bush. I think Honey's stand would be Ain't It Fun if she was Paramore themed one. True. Ain't It Fun would be a fun name for one. I don't mind letting you down easy, but just give it time. If it don't hurt now, then just wait a while. Not the big fish in the pond no more. You are what they're feeding on. I gotta get the cream sauce underneath. Smooth Criminal as a stand does not exist yet. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it already did. Her stand would be Dark Souls and just summons her Dark Souls character. Brutal deaths while Honey hums happy song. I have spread knowledge. I shall disappear back into the shadows. I bid you adieu. For some reason, my brain read that as I bid Ado, and I was like, Ado, the singer? She's here? But I hope you have a good one. All right, let's see. I want to grab this color here, but I know I shouldn't. So what color is it isolated in a vacuum? A grayish, orangish yellow, maybe? What the, what the, I was thinking about creams and and spreads for this. What do you mean? Yeah, Ado upon ye. Yeah. Blessings upon ye. Ado is here. Mad Dog Alley, thank you for the 25 gifted subs. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Pay forward a gift you got from Pestle. Did Pestle send you here? I was thinking about creams and spreads, honey, 2025. Phrasing. Food basing. A cream cheese based spread. Oh, like, it looks like they got, like, chives in there. Chives and, like, oh, what is that really, really... It didn't used to be so expensive, but it's so expensive now. Is it, like, the... It's not brisket cheese. It's really spreadable cheese that starts with a B. I've forgotten. Brie. It's not brie. It's not like a type of cheese. It's like a name brand cheese. Bayonet? No. Boursin. I think it's Boursin. Is that what it is? Burrata. Is that a type of cheese? Yeah, I think it's Boursin. So rich person cheese. Yeah, rich person cheese. What's expensive now but wasn't a while ago. So yeah, I think it's still eggs. Tis eggs. Ain't it fun living in the real world? Hope you're doing well. Got me tongue twisted. Hope you're doing well, Mad Dog Alley. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Chives are literally one of the best herbs to grow on a windowsill. They regrow so fast, it's so easy. Oh, really? Okay. I think this is a little too brown and light. Ain't it fun? Nope, needs to be a bit more yellow. Living in the real world. Being all alone. A little bit of chives in there. It's a little darker and a little more green. Yeah, something like that. Only time I had brie, it was at a party at someone else's place. It was good cheese, though. Brie is delicious. It's really, really delicious. I like it quite a bit. Hi, Doug Alley. Alright, I'm just chilling. How are you? Not bad. My brain's locking in and going like, ooh, color theory. It's not looking too bad, honestly. I think I can go darker with this. Like, now that I'm looking at this, I can probably go a little bit more of an orange color. Yeah, to warm it up a little bit. Particularly right here, where there's a lot of shade. I think I could still make it darker, honestly. I honestly, I probably need to make this darker. Maybe not that dark. Actually, wait a minute. Maybe something like, yes, a color like this, maybe. Oop, too dark. Wait, what happened? You just did that. What? Also, hello, Kize. I hope you're doing well. Understandable. Hey, can I do a thing? I was distracted thinking about eggs. I did a thing again. Thank you for the 25 gifted subs. The total 50. That is an insane amount. Thank you so, so much. And Wolfzon, thank you for the resub. Happy 44 months. 44 months, hard to believe sometimes. I still remember finding that adorable little soft-spoken gobble in the YouTube clips. I really was a little shy, self-conscious, soft-spoken nerd. Truly. Truly, I was a little nerd back then. Oh my gosh. Thank you very, very much. That is a lot. I appreciate it. It allows me to keep streaming and keep this up. I'm so excited for y'all to see what I've been working on. The Blender model's looking so good. So that Sekiro gameplay pretty fun. I do really love Sekiro. I am excited to replay it. I think it would be really fun. Jeff, still a nerd, but not as shy. Not as shy. A little bit bolder. Got a little bit older and a little bit bolder. Boulder. Like a rock. That's a rock fact. I think it needs to be a little bit more of a cold yellow here. No. Well, maybe a little bit. Something like this. And then a little bit of white. Yeah, I think these colors look a little bit closer to the reference. Not necessarily better or worse. I think this just looks closer. Because the egg yolk I drew earlier was too cold, I think. Honestly, I could stand to make it warmer even. I grab this, make it a little more red. A little bit darker and deeper. There we go, a little bit darker. Still not even quite there, but it's close. It's kind of close. And thank you for the hydrate. I do like the warmth of the amber orange. Yeah, I like the darker color I've gone with it. It makes it a little bit warmer. It's not quite the right vibrancy, but it's definitely warmer. I should need to rewatch Over the Garden Wall. Oh, I love Over the Garden Wall. It is really nice. Mad Dog, when did you sleep last? I slept last night. Thankfully, my sleep schedule is not too bad right now. I tend to fall asleep at... Well, the seasons are changing, so my allergies are acting up differently. But I tend to fall asleep around midnight to 1 o'clock, and then I wake up at around 8. So that's like 7-8 hours of sleep right now, which is not bad. I do want to get back into exercising, which I think will make me more tired. But I really, 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 really want a Marie Kondo my house. I just want to spend... so I read Marie Kondo's book. It's a very fun book. It's very cute. It's not a bad read. I read how long the process takes for her average client, and she's like, yeah, it takes 6 months. And I was like, what do you mean it takes 6 months to clean your house? What do you mean? I don't have that much space. I don't think it'll take me that long. But who knows? I would like to start and see if it takes a long time. It's some extensive cleaning. Yeah, so basically what Marie Kondo does is she gets you to go through your house and find... Basically, the thesis of her argument is, wouldn't it be nice to come home to a place where you only have things that spark joy in your house? Granted, there are some things that you have to keep, such as documents. Sometimes if you work from home, your office space is not going to necessarily be the place that sparks all your joy. But wouldn't it be nice to have mostly things that bring you joy in your house. And that's basically her entire way of cleaning. Is like sort by things that you will like when you see it. As well as other particular things where it's just like, yeah, here's how you can organize your paper, and here's how you can organize your closet, how to fold your clothes. There are particular methods for better storage space. And like tossing everything out is not really the best way to do it, because then you'll just have to get the stuff that you need back. And so it's a very neat read. Robin, you have to consider each and every item. Exactly, you have to consider each and every item and like think about it and consider if this makes you happy, which can be tricky to do, genuinely. Bring all my homies into a mansion because they spark joy. I would if I could. And also, Chikyo, thank you for the posture check. And Jakku, thank you for the breathe. Chip. Me looking at my degree. No joy could be found in this. Off to the compactor with you. Goodbye. You do not spark joy. Perish. I love the Feng Shui guy who goes, and now you know. I haven't watched Marie Kondo's show. I've just read her book. And it's a fairly short read. I think it's only 200 pages. So that's not bad. And you spark rage. Gecko, so just normal cleaning? I guess some people clean like that. I've never cleaned like that. I've always cleaned by need and not need. But instead of cleaning in that particular way, what might be better is want, because it sparks joy. Or not spark joy, so no keep, you know? Alright, we're gonna do pepper now. We're gonna put the pepper on this sandwich. See? Pepper. I think I gotta use a warm color, honestly, actually. A little bit more of a brown. Yeah, maybe a little lighter. Yeah, this looks closer. This is looking pretty good. Pretty tasty. Let's do the leaves because they have multiple textures, not just the greens. For this looks so good, it looks like it could belong in a Ghibli movie. Thank you. You check the rules again. It's been a while to come over here. No worries. After you finish your painting, can I eat it? Yeah, you can print it out and eat it if you want. Absolutely do what you like. Why do I feel like it'd be really fun to just do like a sketchbook full of these and put them into like a digital... I've considered doing this for a while, is taking pictures of my sketches and compiling them and then selling them as a book in case y'all would want them. I feel like that would be fun. It's not like a here's how to learn from Honey. It's like, this is just Honey's sketchbook. This is just a bunch of art that Honey has done. But in heartbeat, please. Okay, that's good to consider. Because I think the site I use, Fourth Wall, actually does that. Where like if you make a little book, they can print it and ship it. Specifically just Honey vibes. Honey sketchbook that you color. That would be a coloring book. I mean, like, here's the thing. If I send sketches and, like, print it off and put it in a book, and y'all get the book, you could do whatever you want with it. You could draw in it, you could doodle, you could rip it up and post it wherever you wanted, you know? I'm so normal about this concept. It could be fun. It could be fun. Let's see. They use a deeper greens. This is interestingly a better highlight color because it is slightly more green here at the base of the leaves and underneath here. But it's more yellow too. Okay. There's a lot of different colors in here that I'm kind of trying to grasp. I don't think the yellow looks as good though. How about a restaurant commission you to make the art of their menu, and then they'll use the draw on the new menu? Ooh, that could be fun. You would have, like, if people wanted me to do that, you'd have to send me pictures of it in what you want, and I would just draw it in an art style, you know? I feel like it would be really fun to do a cookbook. Like a little mini cookbook where I draw my favorite foods and write the recipe down for them. I feel like that would be sick. Because then I could share my favorite bread recipe. It is not my own. It is a recipe I got from the back of a bread bag, like a bag of flour. It's quite good. Buy that instantly. I will consider it. Also, Critic of Innocence, thank you for the resub. Happy 40 months. 40 months this. Been awesome seeing you grow from small gobble artist to a juggernaut. Here's to 40 more. Thank you. Thank you very much. Could make it the menu of my tavern. Ooh, that could be fun. That could be so much fun. The Illustrated Honey Cookbook. I don't know if I know that many recipes is the hard part. Also, this food looks so good. Thank you, Critic. And Wolfson, thank you for the 100 shinies. Here, let's see. What am I missing for this one? Wolfson, since you're drawing food, I have a really weird question. Also, let me know if the music's too loud. I can turn it down. You're drawing food. I have a really weird question, honey. Can you taste salmon? I know this probably sounds ridiculous, but salmon has no taste to me. No, it's not because COVID. It's been this way since I was a kid. Whenever I say no one believes me. So I've been on a life quest to find someone else who cannot taste salmon. So yeah, I can taste salmon. I adore the flavor, texture, and the fattiness and smoothness of salmon. Triple S tier fish. It is my absolute favorite fish. If I could only eat one fish for the rest of my life, it would most likely be salmon. There's very few fish that can compete with it for me. It's so good. Oh. Salmon sandwiches. Sometimes I'll get a baguette, a baguette, and I'll just get some smoked salmon, or even just regular salmon, fry it for about 6 minutes. 30 minutes on each side, salt, pepper. We really don't need much for salmon. It's already so fatty and delicious. And then get some avocado. And then maybe if you want, get some lettuce or arugula or spinach. Some tomatoes. A little bit of salt, pepper, mayonnaise. Delicious. Also, Galmer, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. How are y'all doing? Galmer told us that you are now the chat sitter and you're going to give us ice cream. I give you egg. Take this egg. It's more nutritious and delicious. It's got salmon in it. Also, I hope you had a good stream. Hope you had fun playing Stardust Skate. Is Stardust Skate the Vichibon game? That sounds very familiar. Would you like an egg in these trying times? Egg's good too. Yes! Winning them over. Step Streamer of the Year. Let's go. Oh, salmon with pesto. Oh, capers and salmon. Capers and salmon are just delicious. So good. Honey, I just ate them full in your salmon sandwiches description making me drool. It is so good. I love salmon sandwiches. They're probably one of my favorite treats. Whenever I get the salmon for it, a lot of the times I will make salmon sandwiches. Or, if I'm feeling extra naughty, yeah, salmon sandwiches are really good. But I'll make a tray bake with salmon. So that way I have the salmon, I got a lot of vegetables, and it's so good for me. But if I'm feeling really decadent, I will splurge a little bit, get some salmon sashimi, get a bunch of brown rice, avocado, mango, ponzu sauce, mayo, probably bean sprouts, and edamame, maybe a little seaweed, if I can get my hands on it. Oh, it's so good. It's delicious. Is the Ichiban game? Oh, okay, good. I was right. I think Honey's just trying to get us to eat capers with how much she gushes about them. I just like capers. I just think capers are delicious. I think they're lovely. Here's the interesting thing. After learning a bit of Blender, my brain is hesitant to press the spacebar because if you press the spacebar in Blender, it automatically plays the animation you're working on. This is too... Yeah, something like this. A bit more. No, actually, wait. Wait a minute, wait a minute. No. A little more like this? No. A little more like this. Yeah, something like this. Maybe a little more yellow. No, it's kind of blue. Doesn't quite look right. I think I'll leave it like this. This, I think, looks better to me. Alright. I think that's pretty good for the first one. If I want to, what I can do is, really quickly, I'll grab all the whites. There we go. And there we go. Get rid of that. And then I'll put a shade layer underneath. So bye, Mr. Max. You take it easy. And Kappa Strife, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on in. Wolfson, thank you for the 100 shinies. This is what everyone else tells me, but it has no taste to me. I can feel it in my tongue, but it has no flavor to me, and it's just salmon. I can taste tuna and every other fish, but not salmon. Crazy, right? The brain is complex, and sometimes we don't have the answers for everything. Jeff, salmon, capers, chives, creme fraiche on a fried baguette. Ooh, that sounds so good. How do you like your salmon? Fried. Delicious. A little crispy. Oh, salmon with pesto, yeah. Dark Knight. I don't mean to bring up another streamer if I'm wrong, but you look familiar. Did you change your name from Goblin Fia to Honey Goblin, or are we thinking of something else? You are thinking of someone else. Goblin Fia is a separate and different streamer. Occasionally, the Fia will actually show up in my chat and say hi. Very, very polite. Honey, can you commission a piece of art for me if possible? If not, it's fine by me. Currently, my commissions are closed because I do have a queue that I do gotta go through, so they will be opening up this year, though. But yeah, I will announce on my Blue Sky. If you go !Blue Sky, you will actually see, and I will announce when my commissions are open. Just want to have a little shade underneath. It's just a very simple gray. A little bit under here. Yeah, looks pretty good. So Dingus, thank you for the ear wiggles. This egg looks pretty good. Honestly, I'm pretty pleased with it. This feels almost like a warm-up drawing. Like, see, it was something about this was too simple. And now my brain is like, but when will it be difficult? When will that happen? Alright, I think that's pretty good for now. Let's draw... Let's try the next one. This one is to blueberry pancakes. I'm gonna scooch this over. This one is gonna be interesting. There's a lot more colors in this, I feel. So we're gonna... Because I don't know how I'm gonna do the toast part, but I'll figure it out. Overlaid on the photo? I would, but that's not really the point of this. The point of this is to just to color study. Doesn't necessarily have to look accurate. It just has to look like a representation of an egg. Or egg sandwich. Sorry, I was just opening the blinds. It's so dark. There we go. Reminds me how I can't identify the smell of most berries and chocolate. I can associate the smells when I see them. But if I were blindfolded or something scented, I wouldn't be able to tell. I also don't have a particularly strong sense of smell. So my sense of taste is actually quite weak. But that's okay. I can enjoy it in other ways. I can taste fine, but it's nothing amazing. things. It's more like a rendered version of Ghibli food, if that makes sense. It's well depicted, but also has a little nostalgic feel to it. Ah, I see. An Anonymous, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so, so much. It's very kind of you. Why not announce on Twitter? I will also be announcing on Twitter when my commission's open, so exclamation point Twitter, you will find it. I am not particularly active on Twitter. I don't post my art there simply because there's just too much on there, honestly. Did I turn off my Twitter command? I certainly hope not. Because it's still a place. Let me pull up my Twitter real quick. But yeah, I mostly post when I'm going live and when I do my commissions there. Yeah, there's my Twitter, and there's my Blue Sky. I am much more active on Blue Sky. I've been quiet the past week because taxes, but we're done taxes now. We're at this point where we're done taxes so we can chill. We can just chill, and it's fine. It's complete hellhole. Every time I open Twitter, I find I waste 3 hours. Like this morning, I woke up, I knew I had something to do, and I didn't know what to do with myself. So instead of reading the book that I specifically got, I'm reading Gideon the Ninth right now, I'm about halfway through. Instead of reading the book, my brain went, let's browse Twitter for a couple hours. And I was like, okay, sure. Mistake. Foolish huppity guppity. Yeah, I just don't make this. Oh, cancel. Right. Let's not do that then. Dude, scrolling is real. Don't let it trap you. Yeah, it's so tough because there's so much going on. So wanting to stay informed is valid. I understand that. There's also a level of like it gets to a point sometimes where I will want to stay informed, but it will come at the cost of my stress and me going like me feeling helpless and wasting my time, you know? It's just an engagement farm site at this point. I feel bad because there are some artists who are really good at on Twitter and like they're very, very cool. But I don't think it's worth it for me to be on there because it's just so bad for my mental health. I'll still do announcements and all, but for art and actual content, my Blue Sky is where it's at. I stopped using Twitter for personal reasons. I still use Blue Sky. I like the art and writing community there. Much more chill. But yeah, it is rough. Sadly, Twitter is painful. Yeah, it's a shame because so many sites used to be really good. Like I remember Tumblr was pretty fun, and I was never really part of it, but I like browsing. I'm more of a lurker when it comes to social media. But it was fun seeing the communities interact with each other and enjoying each other's company. Circle's not perfect, but that's okay. Who knew? Who would have thought plates are hard to draw? Huh. So for me, Lurker? Yeah. Gideon the Ninth? What happened to Gideon's 1 through 8? Don't worry about it. I haven't gotten to that part yet. I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure everything is okay. Alright, let's see. Now we're gonna do the toast first. Actually, let's do the cereal. No, we'll do the toast first. It's a very, like, fluffy golden color. It's very warm. It's It's more yellow than I thought. Interesting. Just gonna block out the shapes with the flat color first. Then we'll go from there. Good evening, honey. Good evening, Slimebread Girl. The institution of everything in the pursuit of ever more profit or perceived profit. It's tricky. It is very tricky. I think I've talked about this before, but I find myself, weirdly enough, spending more time when I open up social medias on those social medias, but like when I am off of them, I spend way more time off of them because I don't feel like spending too much time there for me is worth it. Because I like to post there for people to see my art and for people to keep updated with my streams. But it is tough to keep up with everything on any social media site. There are almost too many social media sites, but I recognize that it is good to have multiples rather than just one. Like if you just had TikTok or you just had Twitter or just had Facebook or just had Blue Sky, it would be really tough. It'd be extremely tough. Big Will, heading out, honey. After this week, my brain isn't braining and I'm unable to pay attention. Good night. No worries. You get some rest, Big Will. I'll catch you later. Okay, I mostly use them during my break at work, keep up with whatever's happening that day. Yeah. Sometimes it's good for keeping up like that. A bit more of a warmer color. Yeah, that's a nice one. It's not quite correct, but like it's got the warmth in it. Then it gets like crispier and a little browner here. A little bit more. Nope. A little bit this way. Nope. Yeah, that looks a bit better. It's not fully there. I think it needs some red in it. Just on social media like the old days of MySpace, back in the olden times. The ancient times. Let me sit back down. I'm gonna move my desk back down. Whew. There we go. Oh, a little stretch. Hi, Gary with 4. One of the ways to keep it sane is have each algorithm dedicated to one purpose or genre instead of having one app be the everything app. I hadn't thought about that. That could be a way to do it. I don't know. I think the frustrating part is sometimes it relies on the person using the app to make the app functional, if that makes sense. That is too dark. I think, to me, I miss the times when you had an object that did one or two things. Something about that was nice. Thank you for the cookie, Slayer. I think, like, remember when there were iPods? I kind of liked there was one thing for music. I kind of liked having calculators. I liked having, like, portable radios. I liked the things that would do one thing really well. I miss that. But I also recognize that it is really good that we went forward too. Like, there's pros and cons to everything. I can miss something and recognize that sometimes the way forward is better. Depends on what forward is, though, you know? However, all my homies understand the problem that is transparency capitalism. Not for real. It's wild to me that any capitalism is something I don't have to argue anymore. We can just see billionaires being evil in real time. They're just cartoon villains at this point. Like there's no logic behind it. The unfortunate thing too, if you want to leave your mark online, like get all your art out there, you need multiple platforms to get your eyes on more work. Yep, it is tough. And it is tiring. Not everyone is built for it. To a certain extent, I am not fully built for it. And that's okay. I can kind of recognize that it may not be for me. At least not fully. There are parts that I am certainly better at than others. But something that I do struggle with is posting consistently. Because often I glaze and nightshade my art to make sure that it's safe and protected. But my brain prefers just doing the art and then having it exist in my little folders. Definitely a bad habit of mine. Too dark. Yeah, that's a bit better. Gotta get that crispiness. Oh gosh, the texture of the French toast is gonna be the tricky part, huh? Okay. Let me grab this, actually. I'm gonna fill in this part. Same thing here. Alright, social media just makes me bitter at this point. News I don't want to hear, behavior that some reason unkosher call out, trends I don't fit into, yada yada yada. Definitely makes engaging with the wider world not as joyful as it used to be. Yeah, it's kind of tough sometimes. Picked a quite hard breakfast to draw. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that difficult. Like the egg on toast was way easier. The French toast on plate, much more complex. Let's see. One sec. I gotta turn off my my night lights. There you go. Now I can actually see the colors. Whew. I gotta stretch my arm real quick. Thanks for the posture check, Shikyo. As someone who's been consistent with posting content, it takes a while to get in the groove, and it just becomes a habit. Yeah, I can imagine how it can become a habit if you just work on it. Thanks for the hydrate, French. Venti, some artists are so good at portraying movement, it's unreal. Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't know how some of them do it. It's a skill. Their brains just grasp it. A lot of it comes from practice too. I think this is a more yellow. Maybe even more yellow. Give me posting comments once in a solar eclipse. Yeah. Yeah. I get that. What if I use a different brush? No. Could be a bit warmer. A little bit warmer even here. A little bit crispier on this edge. Maybe a little warmer still. Now I want French toast. Get yourself some French toast. Do it. Runa, do you have a Discord server? Yes. I am not particularly active in it. It is mostly for the community. I am always working on stuff behind the scenes, so I do not have time, unfortunately, to do too much with the Discord. I'm more of a lurker, personally. Always kind of have been, honestly. Honey could be watching anytime, any place. You never know. You never know. How burnt is too burnt on toast? When it becomes probably darker than this. Honestly, this is still a little bit burnt, but it's French toast. It's a little different. Honey lurking in her own Discord like Nosferatu, but you see the shadow take a bite of toast. Just lurking in the doorway. All in shadow. Eating a cheese stick. That's me. You getting there? I'm surprised how good you get in the texture. I definitely used a brush for this one. I want to experiment a little bit more with brushes too. This in particular is a watercolor brush. A little bit of cooked on the bottom. Now it's too gray. I don't know how to render. I'm kind of just winging it, honestly. But that's okay. That's okay. We learn. We live, we laugh, we love, and we learn, you know? French toast texture is way harder. Hi, Crimson. She doesn't want you to know this, but she just hangs out in the rafters. She's comfy up there. The heat rises. It keeps me warm. Let me adjust this bowl. Oh, hello, it's Mouse. Welcome in. Welcome, 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 Raiders. How are y'all doing? Let's see. Oh, you're playing Genosia. Or Genosia? I'd never heard of that game. But welcome on in. I hope y'all are having a lovely time. Thank you for trusting me with the raid. My name is Honey. It's a pleasure to meet all y'all. Let me show you the art that we're working on. I'm working on this French toast art. And earlier, we drew this. It's a little croissant salmon egg sandwich. I'm working on my rendering skills, and I'll get there. I'll get there. Egg. Croissant. A croissant. Leon, thank you for the breathe redeem. Hello, it's Mouse. Okay, well, I'm hungry now. Well, you did just finish up stream, so get yourself a little post-stream snack. Get some tea, take care of yourself. I hope you have a lovely day. And thank you for coming. I do appreciate it. Drew, treat yourself. Treat yourself, Mouse. Hope you have a lovely stream as well. Thank you. If you gotta head out, absolutely no worries. You do what you gotta do. Take care of yourself. You are more than welcome to hang out as long as you please, though. Thank you again for coming. I appreciate it. I probably should have said what I mostly do is just like I stream art and mostly FromSoft games, and I am a self-made model artist. This rig you see before you, did it myself, baby. Quite pleased with it, actually. Hi, Fatal Sniper. Welcome in. But the salmon and the croissant, you eat it all up. It's so good. Look at it. Look at it. It looks so tasty. I'm doing the French toast right now, and it's definitely trickier. Definitely a little harder. But that's why we're here. That's why we practice, you know? No pain, no gain. And there's so much pain in art. When you are your own mama, reproduce asexually. Let's see. Yeah, basically I'm just doing a little art study to practice rendering because I am not particularly skilled at rendering and I want to get better. So what we're doing is we're grabbing pictures of food and drawing them. The rules for this are I cannot color drop the reference image, just not allowed. I can color drop this art that I have already done, but not the image itself. So that's what we're doing. Oh gosh, that doesn't look, oh gosh, freehanding circles to make sure they match is actually really hard. Oh gosh. Oh boy. That's really close enough. Oh, Monora, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. I hope you had fun playing Darkwood. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Honey. It's a pleasure to meet all y'all. It's a fawn raid. Ooh. Were you a fawn in the Darkwood? I hope you had a lovely stream. Welcome on in, raiders. Thank you so much for coming. Making burn marks seems appetizing, seems quite a struggle. Yeah. But that's what you want your French toast is like not burnt, but like crispy. Crispy. Fawn of Darkwood, yes, puns. I don't know if that counts as puns, but it's definitely like thematically the same. I did. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you for trusting me with your community and raiding in. Welcome. We're just doing a little art study right now. I hope you had a lovely time. If you have to head out, take care of yourself. Absolutely feel free to do that. Make sure you take time, eat something good, take care of your throat, you know? Good self-care stuff. But you're more than welcome to hang out as long as you like, too. Let's see. I'm going to switch up the music a little bit because it's very chill and relaxing, but I want a little bit of a vibe change for a little. Ooh, how about Green Path? I love Green Path. Your art is lovely. Thank you. Thank you very much. Here we go. We're just gonna listen to this. But yeah, here's the other art I did. This one is egg on salmon croissant. A croissant. I'm still proud of it. The egg looks great. Lovely and looks yummy. Thank you. I'm doing the French toast right now. It's almost kind of close, but you know what? That's why this is an exercise. I'm working on getting better. Looks so good. Yeah. Honestly, really proud of this one. Real proud of this one. Snail Space D&D soon, so I'm off to get food. Good luck studying. Have a good time. I hope you have fun at D&D. Can I? Your drawing looks so good. Absolutely. Go ahead. Received news, my tea processing mentor is looking to retire, meaning the tea farmers desperately need a new processing guy pronto. Perhaps I save the day. Oh ho ho! Perhaps you get a little promotion. So I want to eat it. Hopefully, with the way I'll draw this, you'll want to eat this too. That's the goal. To make the food look delicious. I gotta eyeball it all though. Okay. I have to eyeball so much of it. And I'm trying to do this on one layer. Like that's the tricky part. Like I can't color pick. I just have to guess. This is all brain exercises. I think that's too cold of a color. You need to get a little bit warmer. Almost a bit more. Yeah, a little bit more like this. This is looking a bit better. And then we get the more vibrant reds. Would you ever return to Hollow Knight for old time's sake or crazy challenge runs? Absolutely. I do really like Hollow Knight. I'd probably play it again. Silksong is going to come out this year, though. So perhaps I will play it again just for fun. I don't know if I'll stream it. I think it'll just be fun to play because I've already streamed it, so y'all already know how I do. But it could be fun. Actually, who knows? Some people like to watch people replay games. Call them Lagoobs. Lagoobers in chat, perhaps. Honey's drawing some tasty looking toast. Can you make chat some toast? I'm making it. I'm making it. Please, I'm working on it. Don't worry. You'll eat soon. I think this is how this works. No, it's way darker. Maybe a little more vibrant. I love Path of Pain, Honey Goblin 2022. Path of Pain. This OST is Hollow Knight. This is the green path. Skybroth, I've been wanting to play it. Highly recommend it. It's quite good. Man, there's so much details that go into the strawberries, and I don't even think I'm doing it correctly. The colors are much too purpley. I do love strawberries. They are difficult to draw, though, for sure. Chris Larkin is an amazing composer. Oh yeah, Chris Larkin is excellent at composing. Love all the Hollow Knight soundtrack. That game is just so, so good. It is amazing. I'm excited to try my hand at Nightmare Grim Fight. I love the little guy you get from that questline. That is a hard fight. It is fun, though. I should just look up his stuff for the next time I get to DM. Yeah. Highly recommend Hollow Knight is a great one for that. Back for a moment. Firstly, we love Hollow Knight. Secondly, how about a save for your progress? Oh, good idea. Thank you, Johnny. I'm looking to build an aging facility so we can do stuff like white peony and whatnot. I want it all owned by cooperative so every tea farmer gets benefits. Huh. I think taking care of farmers is really important, so I'm glad you're doing that. Alright, so let me try to get the other strawberry here. I'm just gonna guess and say it ends like this because I can't see how it ends. I think my voice is tired today, unfortunately. Oh no, it's allergies, man. I was like, man, why does my voice feel so much more hoarse than usual? Allergies. 'Tis allergy season, baby. Less singing when the allergies are about. Oh. Hi, Pestle. How's it going? Thank you for the resub. Happy 30 months. Are you not taking care of yourself, honey? Do I need to remind you? I'm taking plenty of care of myself. Thank you. It's allergy season, so my throat can't help it. Even with allergies, still sound great. Thank you. Lemonades, they're killing me right now. We just gotta cope. We just gotta cope. It's okay. We'll make it. It'll be all good. It'll be fine. Just gotta take care of our throats. It's already way too hot in here for the Valley of California. Good. Yeah, it's pretty hot already. You look carefully in the middle screen. There is a draw. A draw? Like a tie? Or art. I realized partway through that. Lemonade, be strong. Thank you. I'll try. There's a strawberry here. The Quenchy. Crunch audio? Dang it! I plugged it in a different outlet and everything. Alright, let's see. That should hopefully be better. We'll see. It's not used to music. Oh, it was the music. Oh, interesting. Okay. Didn't know that. That's interesting. Also, hi, Ken Cat. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. It's morning for you? It's evening for me. It's like 7:20 in the evening for me. That's pretty fun to Gecko. You kept my quote. Dang. I will get better at art. This is for progress. I will get better. It's not your mic's audio, then it's probably someone's software inside with OBS audio capture. Blech. Blech. Okay, that's fine. Still in the night shift, so my schedule is pretty much flipped over. Dang, alright. You were up late. Hey there, cool country style. Sorry if you were asked before, but what are your thoughts on Easter? I was not raised particularly religious. My family still celebrates Easter because part of my family is very religious, so we kind of just celebrate together. Easter's real fun because as a kid, my family would take a bunch of like chocolate candies and hide them in like a backyard, and then all the kids would hunt for them. So it's extremely fun. Extremely fun doing like a little hunt as a kid. I remember, I think my parents still did it while I was a teenager. And so they wanted to be a little more health conscientious, so they would hide granola bars. Which is extremely cute. I love my family. They would hide granola bars and like fruit leather candies because it was healthier for us. And honestly, I think that's kind of charming. I think it's kind of endearing. But yeah, I was not raised particularly religiously, so I don't really know much about Easter itself. You know that people are painting potatoes this year instead of eggs? What a world. What a time to be alive. My extended family would sometimes hide just straight up money. Nice. Oh, I wonder if they got like little plastic eggs and then put money in it and just put it in the backyard. So cute, but I would have been so mad not to get candy. I'm very fortunate that like my family, my mother was very, very smart. A lot of the times for dessert in our family, we would have fruit. It was really, really nice. We would have fruit after dinner. It was so good, refreshing, lovely. My dad was actually the one that baked the most. So I get my baking skills from my dad, I think, if they pass genetically like that. But yeah, I got most of my baking skills from my dad. My mom, she got the ability to choose really good fruit. Like, she knows when fruit is ripe. She's so smart. I don't know how she does it. But she's so cool. I love my mama. Shane, thank you for the 100 shinies. Remember chat. Jesus was the first judge. Jesus was the first stand user. La, 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 la. There we go. Okay, we got the base of the blueberries. Now to the next part. There we go. We asked your dad to make us that toast. My dad's been into a sourdough recently. He loves to bake sourdough. He finally got a culture going that he likes. It's quite sour. Like more sour than your average like store-bought sourdough bread. Still tasty. Still tasty though. Moms are great, honey. Moms are great. Myth, I gotta get better at judging fruit. I thought I picked some good pears one time. They were rotten like 2 days later. Sometimes fruit just does that. I don't know how my mom does it, but sometimes fruit just goes bad fast. Sourdough bread is really good. I love toast with butter. Sourdough bread is delicious. I think the tough part with that my dad is struggling with is the crust is too hard right now, but the inside is delicious. So maybe I'll use it as like Maybe what I'll do is I'll make a bread bowl out of it next time he gives me a loaf, is I'll cut a little hole in it and then maybe put some like cheddar broccoli soup in there. Oh, so bad for me, but so good. Pizza on a good sourdough is awesome. Really? Pizza on sourdough, huh? Okay. Pizza dough could be really fun to make, honestly. Just doing the inside of the blueberries right now. Wish they made. I don't know what hotkey it is, but whatever hotkey I just pressed made all of my applications minimize. And I wish they made thin pickles sometimes. Regular ones are just too much. I still want pickles. I think sometimes they sell like sliced pickles, so you could just get sliced pickles. I hate when I discover a new hotkey. It's either the best thing ever, or it makes everything harder. A little too big of a brush. Wrong color. Okay, that's definitely the wrong color. Honestly, that's pretty good for powdered sugar, but not quite what I'm looking for. Get back there. If you clicked on the bottom right of the screen somehow, that's probably what minimized everything. Maybe. I thought I just pressed a hotkey, though. Shikyo, speaking of food, there's one thing I'm thankful my mom taught my sister and me. Learn to make something. Always know how to cook something, even if it's simple. Yep. Cooking is a skill that must be practiced. It is so important for everyone to have it. I can't believe powdered sugar is just blended sugar. Isn't it just ground up sugar? Isn't that just what it is? It's tasty, that's for sure. Alright. Let's change the opacity of this brush to 70. Okay, still not quite what I'm looking at. No, darker bleed. Maybe oil paint, dry gouache. Why does it do that? Watercolor? Oh, I see it as blending. Okay. We're gonna try a different brush. Tone scraping maybe the one to go with here. No, tone scraping is a little too abrasive. Running color spray? Closer. Yeah, it's probably close as I can get. Spawa, thank you for the posture check. Also, Rainbow Quartz, thank you for the resub. Happy 18 months. Welcome on back. And Adder, thank you for the ear wiggles. Oh, it's ground up sugar with starch to prevent caking. Oh. Interesting. Did y'all know most of the white sugar that we have, I think, comes from beets? I think that's where the white sugar comes from the most right now. When I try to draw powder, it usually just looks like mold or grime. It's tough. It is very tough to make icing sugar look like icing sugar. The textures are very difficult. I forgot to draw a blueberry there. That's okay. We cope. All right. For this last missing color, I'm going to put the syrup here. And the syrup is going to be this color. And then we're going to get it to be this color on the outside, and then we're going to blur it. It's not bad. It's not great either, but that's part of the practice, is figuring out what works. I saw to make very unhealthy dessert. My mom called them peach fritters, where you take peach slices, pat them dry, dredge them in pancake batter, and fry them. Oh, yeah. What was it? Apple dumplings or something like that? That's what my aunt used to call them. Apple dumplings. Oh, they're so good. I think I would have benefited more from relying on the line art for this one. But that's okay. We live and learn, you know? What's this music? Ah, thank you. Y'all got it. It is Hollow Knight. Axelrod, thank you for the hydrate. I'm thirsty. And also, allergies are affecting my throat right now. Also, hello, Zuchi. We cope, we see, we cope again. It's a never-ending cycle. Blasps, thank you for the breathe redeem. Whew. Practice makes progress, as they say. Yeah. I think I am learning things as I do them. And that is really the most important part. Learning things is really difficult. And I'm proud of myself for trying something new. I'm drawing things that I don't actually like to draw all that much. But I know that with time and practice, it'll click. Because this doesn't look as good as the egg. And I'm sort of studying it right now and breaking down, okay, why does the egg look better? Why does it not look as good as the French toast? Is it the blending style? Is it the crayon-like strokes? Is it the lighting? Is it how simplified it is? Is it the amount of blending I use? I might have already said that. But I'm learning how to create things and how to break them down now. And it's really, really cool. Adder, your tracking's perfect. That when you drink, it looks like you're drinking from an invisible hamster bottle. Sucking from the hamster straw. It's the artist drink. As someone who wanted to be a teacher, I'm giving you an A for doing elective homework. Thank you. Audio crunch again. From the music or from my mic? Oh, there's an Adventure Time Fortnite skin. Finn, Jake, PB, and Lovey Space Princess. Ah, oh, it's the music. Interesting. It's been persistent? Man, let me try this then. I'm gonna pause the music real quick. Off and on for a while. Dang it. Okay, let me look at the filters on this. There's no filters. There should not be. Good. Advanced audio properties. It is set up properly. Yes. Let's try this then. Keeps breaking then fixing itself almost instantly. Really? Alright, I might have to update OBS later. That's annoying, but sometimes it must be done. Let's listen to Cowabell. Properties. Yeah. Let me know if y'all can hear that. It's nice to hear you hum along with it, so still good music. Thank you. I've been listening to the song on repeat for a while. All right, let's take a little break from food. And I'm going to draw a little bit of character faces. Just as a little brain rest. Are you hitting full core utilization during some workloads? Maybe. I am doing a PC upgrade very soon, so perhaps it'll fix itself in a little, or the problem will fix itself later. Wear me out like Prada, devils in my details, I swear it's getting harder, even just to exhale, backed up into corners, bitter than the landslide, sick of trying to hide it, every time I take mine. So stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. Is it going good in the garden? They are lost, but I beg no pardon. I don't know why, but the instruments at the beginning of the song remind me of the flamboyant duck from that Pokemon game. Interesting. Don't I get my real name? I guess that's what I get for jumping hide in the limelight. Guess that's what I get for having 20/20 hindsight. Everybody wants the. Oop. I can't sing that fast. Then I understand. But I'm still glad you came, so let me see those hands. Stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. Very crunch music. Okay. It's fixed now? What? Dang. Okay. I might have to update OBS, and so it might break tomorrow, so we'll see how this fixes it. Bitter what there's no one left to tell. Started for like 5 seconds. Oh, that's annoying. Sorry for bad audio. Too blessed to retaliate like before. Too blessed to be caught ungrateful, I know. So I'll keep dancing along to the rhythm. The stage is a prison, a beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I felt better, but maybe I didn't. I want to learn how to scream like this. I suspect the OBS update might do the same to me. Maybe, yeah. It's a good face, thank you. I think after doing an object study, it's nice to draw a little face as a break and go like, okay, let's draw something that I'm more comfortable with to like boost my confidence, and then I go back to the study. If you only eat your vegetables all the time, sure, you'll grow, but you won't have as much fun. You gotta enjoy the fun stuff too. Terrified to alter my own front door. My bizarre elevation. So I'll keep dancing along to the rhythm. The stage is a prison, a beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't. I think I want to push this mouth up to overemphasize the upward angle. So stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me. But yeah, the song is Caramel by Sleep Token. It just came out like a couple days ago. Smug Face is my favorite. Oh yeah, so good. I think all my faces are naturally a little bit smug just because that's kind of what my face looks like IRL. Is just I do have a perpetually smug look on my face. Seen that scenery that is setting me all back again. Intention. Outside and take it all in. Say too late to start, got your heart in a headlock. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start with your heart in a headlock. You know you're better than this. It almost looks like free rent. Oh yeah. This is kind of how I draw myself right now. This is like my current style. An unexpected smile, raising tension. About the day it should have come. You see, too late to start, wrote your heart in a headlock. I don't believe any of it. You see, too late to start, got your heart in a headlock. You know you're better than this. Afraid to start, got your heart in a headlock. I don't believe any of it. You said too late to start with your heart in a headlock. You know you're better than this. You've been hiding, and you look half dead all the time. You're touching you like machines do, and you've got it, skipping a line. You've been walking, you've been hiding. If you look after at the time, monitoring you like machines do, and you got it, I'll just keep it alive. Interlocking fingers is hard to draw. I'm kind of just winging it right now. Thumb would be inside. You don't really see it. Gonna head to bed. Good night, Kirk. Thank you for coming in. Currently too sad and emotional to stay in the moment, but I hope you have a good night. Thank you. I hope you feel better soon, Kirk. Hi, Gokika. Welcome. You say too late to start with your heart in a headlock. You know you're better than this. Afraid to God, got your heart in a headlock. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start with your heart in a headlock. You know you're better than this. The crunch and then gone after 2 seconds. Okay. What I'll have to do is I'll have to update OBS tonight. See if that fixes it or if it makes it worse. Because that is possible. OBS does do that sometimes. Monitoring you like machines do. And you... That's just how OBS is. Sometimes it's like that, yeah. Interlocking figures so hard. Yep. Oftentimes I need reference, so if I'm doing a rough, I'll do a little placeholder like this, and then take a picture of myself doing it with the actual hand position I want. So that way I have an actual reference. It took away a year of my fucking life, and I can't get it back no more. When I see those tears coming out your eyes, I hope it's me, therefore. I think this is something that some artists may not realize when they're first learning, is you need to have comfort characters and comfort drawings, because when you hit things that you struggle to draw, you do need something to remind you that you are still able to create, you know? So I just draw myself. The arms are definitely too long, but that's okay. Let's see. Oh, a little stretch. Don't give your heart to a girl who's still got a broken one. Let's look for one more food image. I want to try this again after I took my little break. Back no more. My compass drawings are swords and shaded three-dimensional images. Yeah, it can be anything. Gecko, I just draw cubes. It's relaxing for some reasons. It all comes back to cubes. You're going straight with the basics. It's good. Can't be serious. That's hilarious. Thinking I will still want you. Actually, let's do food instead of just breakfast. That's hilarious. Pasta might be a little too hard to draw, honestly. That's hilarious. Thinking I would still want you after the things you put me through. Yeah, you're delirious. That's hilarious. Let's see. Ooh, a burger might be a good thing to practice drawing. Burger. Chocolate chip cookie would not be too bad. I don't think there's enough of a challenge in there for me. But I think a burger is perfect. Oh, maybe I'll make burgers after this. Oh, I don't have any buns. But I want to eat a burger. I want a mozzarella burger. It would be so good. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll be bad. Maybe I'll be bad and have a burger. More relationships than me. Ooh, here we go. Learn to kiss differently. Wait, is this an AI image? Maybe. Okay. We'll look at a different one. After you love me so good, now are you gonna tell me you don't wanna stay? You tell me I'm too young, but I'll give you what you wanted. Baby, how dare you treat me just like a boy. You won't wake up beside me, 'cause I was born in the 90s. Baby, how dare you treat me just like a boy. 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 Ooh. Guess you still ain't found him yet, 'cause we're still messing around. Let all this work just to say it won't work out. Never took me seriously. What the hell was that about? Now I don't know where to go. Oof, my throat cannot handle singing for a long time today. A burger. Alright, there's a lot of colors in here, a lot of textures in the burger, so this is going to be interesting. You are hot coffee and chocolate to me. Thank you. Mmm, bitter and sweet and still good. Intermittent crunchy crunch. Alright, I will stream for another 20-ish minutes. Because I'm going to be streaming tomorrow at 9 a.m. PST. Or, yeah, 9 a.m. PST or noon EST. And after I get off stream, I will make some dinner, update OBS first, make some dinner, and go from there. Can I have a cheeseburger? Yes, you may. Question, how can we as awesome like you? How can you draw? Or just be as awesome as me? Boost my ego. Honestly, the answer is be cringe and be a nerd. Be a cringe little nerd, and that will actually make you really good at things. Legitimately. Having interests makes you way more skilled at everything. I gave you what you wanted. Baby, how dare you treat me just like a boy. You won't wake up beside me, 'cause I was born in the 90s. Baby, how dare you treat me just like a boy. 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 Ooh. This time, I'm going to start by getting the silhouette and go from there. Ooh. La, 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 la. Just like like a boy. Answer to how you can be as awesome as Honey. You can't, but you can try by being a silly little guy. Yeah, be yourself. Be a silly little guy yourself. And then learn what kind of person you want to be. You know? I think that's the hard thing, is like, sometimes who you are is not good. And that's okay. That's okay. You are in your growth arc. There is nothing wrong with that. Whoop. Probably not that color, honestly. There was a time where I was not who I wanted to be, and I was not doing what I wanted to do. I don't think I realized it at the time that I was going through that, but I'm glad I did. And I think I'm better for it, realizing what I want to do. I guess the evening breeze, so it will deliver my loving dust to you. Thank you very much. It's cold, though. It's breezy and cold. So don't get too silly or big trouble. Push the limit. See how silly you can be. Should have noticed now that I'm not the only one. Somebody told me that you got another lover you've been giving it to. Can't really believe you. You were my girl. Somebody thought you would. Just don't do stupid things that are dangerous. Yeah, I mean that more in a sense of like, if you find that you are not as well read as you would like to be, do your best to start reading. You know? If you find that you are not in the body that you wish to inhabit, there are ways to help you to look and feel more comfortable with yourself. So taking those steps is really important. And sometimes, in order to get there, you have to try to be cringe. You must do things that you may consider cringe or worried that people will make fun of you for. I think it is very nice to see people questioning their identity a lot, because I think that is important. You can question your identity and then go, "Oh, I was right the first time. That's okay. That can change for the future or it can stay the same." But questioning is the big thing. Finding sort of ways to double check with yourself that this is who you are and what you'd like to be doing is good. Like, I genuinely think it is a good idea for people to sort of question, like, hey, am I LGBTQ, you know? And start thinking about it, genuinely give yourself time and go like, would this make me feel comfortable? Would this make me uncomfortable? Why would it make me uncomfortable? Why would it make me comfortable? You know? And a lot of the times, I would assume for the majority of people, because I guess statistically, they're like, the majority of people are straight as far as I understand. Like, for the most part, you don't really got anything to be afraid of. Thinking about gay things and going like, would I like this? Does not make you gay. Somebody told me that you got another lover you've been giving it to. Can't believe I believed you. You were my girl. That's basically what I had to do. I had to ask myself what I wanted to do, what made me happy, why it made me happy, and go, do I want to pursue this? You know? And that can be really hard to do. Not gonna lie. Asking yourself big questions like that can be really tricky. You were my girl. Everyone is allowed to be happy with themselves, even if it takes time to find out what that means. It might take time, but it's your path to be happy to walk it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it is important to understand that not everyone will agree with your path. And so long as you are not hurting anybody, then I think that path is fine. You know? So long as you are not promoting intolerance and being hateful and advocating, or not advocating, instigating hateful conduct towards other people. I think so long as you don't do that, there's really no reason to be upset with who you may choose to be. A lot of straight A number of straight people have that one person where they're like, yeah, sure, I'd do that anyways. Yeah, sexuality is a spectrum, you know? Some people have their exceptions, and that's okay. I'm not trying to fall for you. Also, Edward Sugar Maple, thank you for the gift of sub to Dark Wolf. I think if more people questioned who they were and what they were doing, the world would be a nicer place. Is this a good blend brush for this? It's a neat one. I don't know if it's the best one. Let's play with it. Oh, the more that I try, I'm not staying over. The harder she makes it to go. Oh, the more that I try to convince her this won't work, the faster she takes off her clothes. Girl, you gotta slow it down. I'm not trying to fall for you. Girl, you gotta slow it down. The perspective of this burger is a little trickier to draw, but I think it's a good challenge. Even though I want to. No, this green is much too blue. I want a much more yellow, like olivey color. A little more saturated, maybe. Yeah, this is pretty close. Girl, you gotta slow it down. I'm not trying to fall for you. Girl, you try to slow it down. I'm gonna get it all for you, even though I want to. Sexual orientation is a spectrum, but like a four-dimensional spectrum, always has been. There's a lot of identities, and that's okay. Most of what you said is foreign to me. I can't say I felt the need to question such thing like who I am or what I am. For what I hear, it sounds tiresome. But it could be fun. I like asking questions, but maybe that's just me. Also, Grey Wolf, thank you for the 200 shinies. In the dream realm, I'm a werewolf, but I may hug you till morning, not harm you. Thank you. I do like hugs. Thank you. What a good stream to hop into. Eating breakfast kebab. Kebabs. Be French. I'm more on the side of grabbing my brain by the lapels and getting in its face. It's just like, why do you do the things you do? Why are you like this? Oh yeah, that's me in my brain sometimes. It's just like, why are you like this? But also, great job. Why'd you do this though? And it's like, I'm not dissuading you. I just want to know your motives. Like, I want to know what motivates you. Sometimes having that conversation with yourself is fun. Messing with these LA girls. I think this is a good underpickle color. I'm missing my baby. Messing with these LA girls. Excuse me. Fun fact, the default human sexuality seems to be bi or pan. Socialization into heteronormative culture leads to most folks to be straight. You can find a fun and spicy array of different sexualities and gender dynamics all over the world. For example, while I can't recall the name, there's a group of sub-Saharan African folks for whom non-procreative sex with women is considered ick, while intimacy between men is the norm. Interesting. Can't say that system is wonderful because, you know, sex with the ladies is pretty cool. Sex with the lads, also pretty cool. And with the MBs as well. It's tough sometimes when I'm like, oh, this is a very interesting culture to study. I must also caveat it with, we gotta look past the misogyny to see the point, but also, we condemn it. So you like guys going, I mean, sure I could easily be gay if I ever wanted to, and yeah, I find guys hot sometimes, but every straight guy feels that way, like, my guy, I think you might be bisexual. I think you may have. I think you may be a little fruity like myself. Tee. You can't see the hand motion I'm doing, but I'm doing like the fruity hand motion. What about kissing pillows? Is there a culture where that's normal? I think that's just a person thing. I think people can just do that, speaking from experience. So with these LA girls. Welcome back, Leon. I want to get like the nice deep purpley red color of the onion rings. That's too cold. I gotta get it warmer. This is close. Maybe a little desaturated. This is not too far off, but we're getting there. No, a little redder. This is still close. I think it's just because it has multiple colors. Oh. Onion. Onion's delicious. I love onions. They're so tasty. I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. Got me thinking back when you were mine. Ooh. You're by, Harold. From the last bit message, cursed idea, honey Docky. Here's the thing, if I made a Docky, it would definitely be like a little funny, a little goofy. I don't know if it would be particularly sexy because like I'll be so for real. I think I'm more awkward than seductive personally. But I think that's part of the charm. Thing is, that'd be one I buy. It could be funny. It could be fun. Okay, wait a minute. What if I just drew a Docky where it was just like this? My brain's getting sidetracked, but that's fine. What if it's just like a Docky of me going like this? Like, it's just me in my casual wear. Just going like, yeah, I'm on my phone. Just scrolling. With me tonight, you just want attention. You don't want my heart. What is just like this? Me eating snacks, and there's just like snacks all over the place. Love that. It could be fun. Just a little like keeping each other company and hanging out. Flip it over and it's honey in the same pose. Now there's new snacks. That could be funny. That's a better idea than mine. One side honey laying down doing art, the other side eating Borgor. Borgor. There's so many fun things you can do with Dockies. I want to find something that's like creative and could be fun. I also want to get a warmer color here. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Baby, you just take the thought of me with someone new. You just want attention, honey, from the start. Yeah, the orange makes it a bit more warm, I think. Yeah, okay. We're learning colors. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? Ooh, actually, let me turn off raids because I'm gonna be wrapping up soon. It's making sure I'm never getting over you. Oh. Great wolf culture, that is very nice. Thank you. It's Humbity sleeping holding Abe Docky. Docky within Docky. Ooh. That could be funny. I want to listen to Moss. That the moss grows on the outside of the trees. Legend has it that the rain come down on the walls, come out to dream. Legend has it that the mountains on an axis at 23 degrees. Alright, time to get the America cheese. Honestly, my least favorite cheese, but that's okay. I don't gotta eat it. I just gotta study its colors. The black cheese. I know it's not actually plastic, but it has the texture of melted plastic. So many of my friends are like, it has its place, and I'm like, yeah, but like, I don't know. I feel like it could be replaced by a bunch of different cheeses, and I would be like, oh yeah, sweet, that's fine. I would be like, this is acceptable. So it dries out. It like polymerizes when it gets hot and then dries. It's so strange, yeah. Honey Daki is just honey holding a smaller Daki of other Goblin streamers. Each Daki is a different random Goblin streamer. I think I would run into some licensing issues there. Or like copyright issues. Slap the American cheese on Honey's face like a cat. I do love that little gif. It's so funny. Yeah, here, Romero. Thank you so much for the resub. Happy 6 months. Welcome on back. Hey, how's everything? Not bad. I just want to finish up this burger and then we'll wrap up stream for the evening. So, Artie, thank you for the breathe and hydrate. Legend has it that the weight go down on the walls, come out to feed. Honey Doggy, but free run is there, and it's actually just free runs. Free run Doggy, nice. Even better, Himmel. Himmel Doggy going like, is this what Himmel the hero would do? Himmel, you know what? One side Himmel, one side free run. Himmel would approve of a free run Daki. Himmel absolutely would approve of a free run Daki. I love that that became a meme in Japan, to where I think I heard stories of parents using it for their kids when the kid's like, doing homework so hard. The parents just go, what would Himmel the hero do? I think he'd do his homework. And they were like, yeah. Honestly, extremely cute, extremely funny. I would absolutely show my little nephew, uh, will absolutely show my nephew Freeran when he gets older and go like, what would Himmel the hero do? Thing is, would Himmel approve of what you're thinking of? Versus Freeran, you can use this potion. Freerun is a nasty old lady, and we love her. We love Freerun. I do think Freerun is so much fun. She's absolutely adorable, but also like she's so smart. She's so cool. I'll see you later, Skywrath. Yeah, I'll be streaming at 9 a.m. PST or noon EST, depending on your time zone. Legend has it that the moss goes round and outside of the trees. We love nasty old ladies. We love old lady, especially if they nasty. I really relate to Freerun and the fact that she needs like 10 hours of sleep to function. A little bit of greasiness to the meat, the glistening burger meat. This song in particular reminds me of Princess, or Nausicaa. Dub voice for Fiona is perfect. I love the dub voice to the point where I only watch the dub. It's good. Last time she does, she passed along her way, and there she dripped like a fire out from the nighttime sway. And in the merry month of May, a solemn fact does lurk. For spring it sprung as spring it does, and put the bees to work. It looks so much better with this color. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I did. Oh, there's an ad break. All right. Last ad break of the evening. I'm just going to take an opportunity to stretch. I will see y'all in a moment. Sorry, making me hungry. This art is so good. I'm honestly pretty proud of this one so far. I need to adjust the bun, but like the meat and the cheese, ooh, I did good. Whew. All right, little stretch. Okay, how do you do with flip stuff? Wait a minute. I can flip. Yippee! I did the flip. How funny would it be to pull a little prank on the people who are seeing ads? Just be like, oh yeah, and that's how I learned how to hang off the ceiling with my feet. Oh, honey's upside down. They'll never believe you. They'll never believe it. They'll come back from the ads and go like, what happened? What do you mean? This is a goof. This is a little goof. There's no way honey's on the ceiling. There's no way she's on the ceiling. It's so weird to see the model move while upside down. It's huh. It changes my brain a little bit. Don't worry, upside down? Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. And that was the story of how I became a VTuber. I already got the ears for it, honestly. She passed along her way. Like a frightened girl out from the nighttime sway. No when torments decompose, and all the things can grow. Imagine your model reacts to being upside down, like hair falling down. That would be so cool. I would have to draw so many more pieces for that, for real, though. It would be so cool. Pit mode could be unmuted and maximized. What if I just do this? This from the heavens on the back of his hand. Honey would truly never beat the gravity allegations. No. I will not. But it could be cool. It could be fun. I would be so powerful if I could beat the gravity allegations. Upside down mini honey jump scared me. A little jump scare. Keep you on your toes. Honey's telling the story of how she absolutely clowned that lich again. It was like nothing. I just waited till he was dead. And then I stole his stuff. Not too difficult when you do it like that, honestly. Honey got drawing art and I'm getting work done on my HFY story. Hi-fi story? Hi-fi story? Hiffy story? She's rogue, hiding in the ceiling. Creature behavior. Truly. Anyways, want to see me finish the flip? You're welcome. And now I go back in my seat. Wicked sick. Thanks. Thanks, bud. I knew I could do it. Pliocene. Or Pliocene. Let's go. Alright. We're almost done this burger. And then I can call it an evening and update OBS, which will make me cry. I don't want to update OBS! It's a silly update every time. But it's good. Alright, let's grab the onions. They're a little more red now. Here we go, here we go again. 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 Fire Gold, cool model. Thank you. Made it myself. Glad you like it. I can get rid of the bags now. Athletic 2 thought I couldn't love Honey anymore. Now she could do flips. Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Humanity. Fuck yeah. Net narrator and aggro squirrel narrates the top 2 channels of the topic. Oh, I've never heard of it before. Neat. Also, Lockout, thank you for the posture check. And please no burning, thank you for the ear wiggles. Good burger so far? Yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. I'm pretty pleased with it. The meat especially. Here we go again. Here we go, here we go again. Oof, voice cracking a little bit because I'm not warmed up. I want a burger now? I want a burger now. I might make some after stream. Thank you for the redeem. Please no burning. Like I said before, don't ask, my memory sucks, but how do you animate the ear wiggles? Giant pointy ears? So if you look at my ear wiggles, they are tracked to my eyebrows. It helps to push any expression I have to emphasize motion and to just, you know, make it fun. We go again. Here we go again. Just like curry, now I need burgers. Oh, curry would be delicious, actually. Curry would be so nice. We go again. Here we go again. One day she'll flap her ears hard and fly away. The eyebrows continue to be one of the most important parts of the face. Yes. Eyebrows are incredibly important for expressiveness. I would argue potentially more than the mouth. The mouth can show a lot and is really important. The eyebrows, if they don't move, they really can't show emotions. Like if I don't move my eyebrows at all, you can't really tell how I'm feeling. Even if I feel even if I feel really happy or really sad, my face already wants to do those expressions where I can just like look sad or angry or happy. They're really, really important for expressions. So much of reading the soul is in the eyes, and the eyebrows are right above it. Seems more reasonable than tracking your eyebrows to a giant ear movement. I see a smile. Come, 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 come along now. Don't wait for the humdrum. This was every sun, so down. Renate your boredom. This is looking okay. The pickles still look a little strange, but that's gonna take some practice, I think. Mouth and eyebrows are both important in their own way, but yeah, the brows really pull the face together. All of it's important. I think one that is neglected a lot is the eyebrows, though. Come, 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 come along now, to the way from the humdrum. All the rest you. It needs to be weirdly like this a bit more. Okay, okay. Now next for the lettuce. Lettuce is going to be the tricky part, but that's okay. It's a challenge. We're going to grow. We're learning as artists and growing. Pickles are pretty hard color to make appetizing on a drawing. It's tricky, but I'm sure if I get it right, it'll look beautiful. Here's when sirens sing, bounce to your feet. Come, 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 come along now. Run away from the humdrum. We'll be. Lyrics with this one's hard, but it's a good song. Till sundown with abandon. When the morning comes and the rise. Needed to overlap the tomatoes a little bit so that it gives the illusion of like things interacting with each other. That's very important. That looks too vibrant, but it could. Okay, this looks a bit better. Wait, does it? There's so many colors in there. I'm trying to figure out which one is the base color, you know? I think it's really cool even after years doing art, there's still things that can be studied. Absolutely. I don't know if it's ever possible to finish studying art. You kind of just choose your favorite thing and then go from there. Oh, they'll stretch. Ooh, told you so is a good one. For all I know, the best is over and the worst is yet to come. Is it enough to keep on hoping when the rest have given up and let go? I hate to say I told you so, but they love to say they told me so. I hate to say I told you so, but they love to say they told me. It's a good burger. I can almost taste it. Yeah, it looks pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with it. Say they told me. Well, you say it's on me. I know you like when I admit that I was wrong and you were right. At least I tried to keep my cool when I am falling to a fight and let go. I hate to. It's not exactly the most accurately drawn lettuce. That's okay though. We're practicing generalizing shapes a little bit. I hate to say I told you so, but they love to say they told me. I'm gonna get the darker color now. Say they told me. Say they told me. Well, you say you told me. Throw me into the fire, throw me in, pull me out again. Throw me into the fire, throw me in, pull me out again. Throw me into the fire, throw me in, pull me out again. Throw me into the fire, throw me in, pull me out again. Throw me into the fire, throw me in, pull me out again. Throw me into the fire, throw me in, pull me out again. Throw me into the fire, throw me in, pull me out again. Throw me into the fire, throw me in, pull me out again. Shikio, as someone who wanted to be a teacher, I can confirm you're never done learning. Always keep pushing yourself and learn more. Even if you don't improve at what you're trying to improve at, it will improve something else. Oh, true. POV, you're a 5 and convince your dad to get an adult-sized Whopper. Oh, that would be heaven. I hate to say I told you so, but they love to say they told me so. I hate to say I told you so, but they love to say they told me. Throw me in, pull me out again. Throw me into the fire. Throw me in, pull me out again. Throw me into the fire. Throw me in, pull me out again. Throw me into the fire. Throw me in, pull me out again. Oh, I think I've seen this before. You're gonna make a super nice colorful burger. That's what I've been doing. It looks pretty alright, honestly. Not to say I told you so, but they love to say they told me so. I hate to say I told you so, but they love to say they told me. It's 5 a.m. and your Whopper, when a small gobble unwraps you from your package. Yummy. New crush, high school love again. The rush of slumber party kissing. Don't touch, I never crossed the line, so I pushed you down a million times. I'd love if you knew you were on my mind. Constant like cicadas in the summertime. Boys suck and girls I never tried, and we both know we're getting drunk tonight. Touch me, baby, put your lips on mine. Could go to hell, but we're probably fine. I know you want it, baby, you can have it. Oh, I've never done it. Let's make it cinematic like that one sex scene that's on the Holland Drive. I wanna know, baby, what is it like? I know you want it, baby, you can have it. Oh, I've never done it. Naked in Manhattan, touch me, baby. Touch me, baby. Touch me, baby. I think the colors are a little cold for the burger bun, but that's okay. Again, it's still a learning experience. Pisces, who knew that we were so aligned? When I sing that Lana song, it makes you cry. Mean Girls, we watch it every night, and we both have a crush on Regina George. Love peach and ice cream, bedazzle Chanel rings. In New York, you can try things an inch away from more than just friends. Touch me, baby, put your lips on mine. Could go to hell, but we'll probably be fine. I know you want it, baby, you can have it. Oh, I've never done it. Naked in my hand, touch me, baby. All right, honestly, I think that's pretty good. It's a good art study, got some good practice in. Very pleased with the results. Honestly, I was not expecting to do this well. I think the French toast was definitely the one where I struggled the most, and that's okay. Very much something that I have a lot of fun doing it at the end of it now. An inch away from more than just friends. Touch me, baby. Great work, honestly. Thank you, Gekka. It's a nice breakfast, brunch, and dinner. It looks great. I didn't draw the plate in the last one, but that's okay. But, like, check it out. Look at that. That's a good meal right there. That's tasty. I want all of your love. Scrumptious liquor. Thank you, Dingy. Thank you. All right, one last little song as I stretch. And I think I'll call it a stream. This is a very good exercise. I don't know if I'll keep doing this tomorrow. We'll see. Tomorrow, I probably will still be doing art, but I'm not sure it'll be this. But it might be because I had so much fun today. We'll see how it goes. The tavern specials. Ooh, the specials of the day. Oh, it would be so good. It would be delicious. All right, I want to listen to. Oh, training season's a pretty good one to end the night on. There we go. Try beef stew. Ooh, beef stew could be hard to draw, but it might not be as difficult as I think. Maybe. Soups are one of those weird ones where I'm not sure how the colors interact with each other, so it could be a good test. But I did not realize my finger was... That happens sometimes. Especially when you're typing. Someone that I could give a heart to. I'm hungry. I'm hungry too. I'm gonna have dinner. I can hear my tummy rumbling. I want burger. I'll probably have... I have some leftover pho that I'm gonna eat though. It'll be good. I'll put some vegetables in it, I think. We'll see what vegetables I got. My lesson twice. But I really wanna go there. You should know I need someone to hold me close, deeper than I've ever known. Whose love feels like a rodeo, knows just how to take control when I'm vulnerable. He's straight talking to my soul, conversation overload, got me feeling vertigo. I don't have to show ya. Cause training season's over. The tavern specials. Oh, they look so good. Sleep Voyage. Sometimes I just disappear into my own thoughts. Let different ideas play out and theorize is what would happen if I did something differently, among other things. Sometimes I just disappear into internalized worlds of my own conjuring. Maladaptive daydreaming, perhaps. Or just theory crafting. Or is that what theory crafting is? Tavern Specials raid message? I think that's a good raid message. Need some... Actually, wait. Before we do that, I'm gonna unpin that. Because, depending on who we go to, the raid message may change. We gotta read the room, right? Conversation overload, got me feeling vertigo. That's the eggs. What's on top right? Top right is salmon and egg on croissant. But daddy, you don't let me know ya. Cause training season's over. Let's see. Just looking for and making sure the person that I'm rating is not ending stream. Because sometimes that happens. Someone to tell you to go. You should know I need someone to hold me close, be, but then I'll never know whose love feels like a rodeo. Knows just how to take control when I'm vulnerable. He's straight talking to my soul. Conversations overload, got me feeling vertigo. Let's see. Even without you sound amazing. Thank you. I'm working hard on trying to sound good. Alright, little lo-fi now. That was a good song. The warm-up's paying dividends? Oh, they absolutely are. I'm very glad. Let me just look and see. Let's go visit Jewel. Joel's playing some Portal, and I'm curious. I think he just started. I kind of want to see how it goes while I eat some dinner. Oh, wow, Deep is streaming for a while. Yeah, let's go visit Joel. Go say hi. Let's... Let's see. What's a good raid message? We can call it a dinner raid. Oh, Borger is good. Or try the tavern specials. Those are good, honestly. Good raid messages. Honestly, I think very simple. A brunch raid. I think a dinner raid might be good. Where is that emote? Tavern special raid. Honestly, tavern special raid I think works. Because we were drawing a bunch of foods, and I honestly might draw some more foods tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm going to be streaming at 9 a.m. PST or noon EST, depending on your time zone. We might draw more of this, but it's going to be more art. It's going to be fun. I am so excited to eat some food now. I can feel myself getting hungry. I'm so excited. But yeah, I hope y'all have a lovely evening. I hope you eat good. I want to eat these so bad. They look so good. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased with how they've turned out. But yeah, thank y'all so much for coming today. And sorry about the bad audio. I'm going to hopefully update OBS today. Hopefully nothing breaks. So if stream starts a little late, it's because of that. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Have fun. Bam, 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 bam.